A young American woman travels to Tanzania, Africa with her boyfriend, and that boyfriend turns into a fiance because the boyfriend proposes to her in Tanzania. And only days after, the woman mysteriously is found dead. And it is being alleged that she has strangulation marks on her neck. And the fiance is allegedly reported to the police that this lady committed suicide. And now we are all just so confused, like, okay, this millionaire man is dating this beautiful young woman, provides this amazing life for her, flying business class, first class across the world, getting to eat at expensive restaurants, getting dripped down in expensive clothes, expensive bags, just living the life that we all want, like the perfect Instagram life, the perfect social media life of never having to wake up in the morning and worry like, oh my God, am I even going to have money that is going to last me up until the next month? The dream life of traveling the world, wearing beautiful clothes, just having a man that absolutely adores you, would do anything for you, right? So now the question, the two biggest questions about this story is how do you go from being a millionaire's fiance that is living the dream life, that is happy, that has tweeted that suicide is not the answer, a woman that was even texting her friends, I just got engaged, I'm so happy. How do you go from that to allegedly committing suicide? And also, let's say that the suicide story has been confirmed to be fake. How does your fiance go from providing this lavish lifestyle for you, taking you on a trip so he can propose to you, putting in all this effort only for him to take your life away and stage it as a suicide, right? Whether it was the man that took her life or she took her own life, it is still highly, highly suspicious and unbelievable, right? So this whole story got me thinking, there are so many layers to this story. There is an interracial dating layer. There is an age gap layer. There is a soft life dating. There's a soft life dating layer. There's also a lazy girl like mentality layer. And this is not me shaming the woman that has passed on. Condolences to her family, which is why I'm not even going to mention her name, because I am not going to make a video bashing a woman that I don't know, making assumptions. But for me, there is one specific layer that I want to talk about, which is the soft life dating, right? I just want to educate women that come on my podcast that when it comes to relationships and men, I'm a straight woman, so obviously I'm going to give advice from my perspective. I think my advice won't apply to lesbian women. But yeah. So basically, I want to talk about soft life dating content. Soft life dating, the concept of soft life dating that we see that has been pushed on Instagram, YouTube. Yes. So there is a YouTuber, Shira7, right? So she's like a girl boss that gives girl boss advice about dating, right? So I think there are certain YouTubers, right, that you know how we have this term soft girl era, right? So I believe that there is a movement that started on YouTube where older women or more experienced women went through hurt, went through disappointments, and now we're trying to educate young women like, listen, this is what you look for in a man. These are the green flags. This is good in a man, and this is bad. Instagram also, soft life dating, promoted this heavy image of young women dating men, based on how the man can provide, elevate them, and I honestly don't blame the soft life movements, especially as a black woman. Like, for a very long time, black women have been conditioned to accept the bare minimum. When we date black men, when a black woman dates a black man, we're always expected to be with him at his lowest, stay with him. But a lot of the times, a lot of our black men, when they have money, they now will leave you, the black woman that stayed with them, and go for another woman, and sometimes even a woman who's not black, right? So, and also, I completely understand that Instagram, that the soft life dating on Instagram was just it was mainly based on aesthetics. Like, it looks good to take pictures with a gigantic bouquet of flowers. It looks good to have a man that can afford to take you on trips. Like, everybody wants that, right? So I feel like ever since we have these YouTubers that give this soft life dating advice, and then we have a combination of Instagram where a lot of young women are looking at other young women and older women who are living the so-called soft life, and now I feel like it ends up being influential. I feel like we, the Gen Z generation, we, the social media generation, are very much influenced by the dating advice that we see online, and very much influenced by the aesthetics that we see online. And for me, I totally believe that women, black women, and women of other races, it is very important as a woman to have standards when it comes to men. There's nothing wrong with being a woman that wants a man with money. There's nothing wrong with being a woman that wants to be with an average man. Not every woman is going to be with a millionaire. Not every woman is going to be with an extraordinary man. Most of us are just going to get average men who just have average jobs, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I wanna break this down into two parts, right? So first part is, I love how women like Shira Seven teach black women more especially to have standards, because when a man approaches a woman, he already knows what he wants from her. He already knows whether, okay, he just wants casual sex, or he does love you, but he also has a standard. Like, he wants you to make him feel in a particular way, right? He wants you to make him feel like a man. He wants you to cook, he wants you to, stroke his ego. We all know that men are very egotistical people. So a man can be with you because of how you make him feel. You make him feel like a man. You make him feel like he's in charge. So when a man approaches a woman, he already has standards. He already has things. So it's only fair that a woman has standards as well. So there's nothing wrong with having certain standards. But on to my next point. The soft life dating movement is very one-sided. That's the issue with it. It's like, yeah, women, the same way that men want to have sex, I want you to cook for them. It's also the same way that you must overlook everything else and just make it about, you need to provide this life for me. You need to buy this bag for me. You need to give me money to do my hair, nails, and this. You need to provide. And we forget that a woman having standards for a man should not be based on finances only. When standards are based on finances only, it is very dangerous for women, especially a woman that doesn't have resources. So, when older women or women who are more experienced are telling 21-year-old girls, 22-year-old girls, 23-year-old, I'm 28, right? So I'm in the middle, not too young and not too old. So for me, I'm halfway experienced. I'm still learning like a lot about relationships and men. Oh my God, even I have a couple of regrets and things that I ask myself like, okay, talkative Lindy, are you still the boss girl that you that you have always wanted to be or trying to be? But yeah. So basically so basically when we as women are telling young girls, young impressionable girls who are still a bit naive, don't know much about how horrible men are, how calculated men are, and we're telling them that the only thing that you should require a man is money. That, my darling, is a very dangerous move. We are putting women at risk when we're selling them this fake dream that the only thing that you should require of a man is his finances. And I've even Shira 7 does these videos. So many women are saying stuff like love doesn't matter. Love doesn't matter. And yes, I completely agree with the fact that simply loving a man is not enough. You know, do you get along with him? Is he respectful? Are your goals in line with each other? If you are a girlie that wants to get married, are you with a man that values family, or you're with a man who's just gonna make you a baby mama and leave you? For me, I made my standards very known with my man beginning of a relationship, that you are not gonna give me no damn baby without no ring on my finger, right? So I am not a woman that gives other women stupid advices of, oh, as long as you have love. No, have standards. There needs to be certain things as a woman that you will never do. And for me, having a child outside of marriage is just one of those things like, no, because when a man leaves you, he doesn't care about how much that you gave, how much that you sacrificed. But that is a topic for another day, right? So think about it like this: a good man with money will treat you well, elevate you, maybe take you back to school, maybe help you start your dream business. You know, if you're a content girly like me, help you get your YouTube up, your TikToks up. But a bad man with money, what will he do? He will use his money to abuse you. He will use his money to isolate you. He will use his money to control you. And that is the dark side of soft life dating, that it is not equipping women with the skills needed to date men in real life. Most of these extremely rich men, extremely high value men, are very abusive people. And this is not me saying that broke men cannot be abusive. Men of all colors can be abusive: white, black, orange. And men of all social classes can be abusive. A poor man can be abusive. But you must remember that a man with money, when a rich man is abusive, it's doubled, because he has the money to abuse you. He has the money to beat you up and bribe the police not to arrest him. He has the money to pay lawyers off. A rich man has the money to hurt you and get off. But an average man will not have the money to completely get away with certain things, right? So if you're an average woman like me, living an average life, you just have a normal job, just trying to make the best out of your life, and you want to date these millionaires and just these men that just have a lot. Also, level up yourself. Get a better education, get better jobs, get more money, so you can protect yourself when that rich man turns against you and he's using his money and he's using his connections to oppress you. Make sure that you are also an average woman that is leveling up, so you have the money to fight him, so you have the resources to leave. Because 9 times out of 10, when we as women are dating these men with a lot of money, we don't invest in ourselves. Especially with social media influencers, those girls never learn. It's always the next Gucci bag. It's always this. Never, let me actually do a certificate online. Let me actually just study. Let me see what kind of businesses what kind of sustainable businesses can I do? How can I improve my life so in the next 5 years, I'm marketable, I could work, I could do this. So, young women, a man having money is not the only thing. In fact, a man having money should be, a man having lots of money should just be a bonus, a cherry on the cake. But what comes first is safety. Are you safe? Whether you're dating a poor guy, an average guy, a rich guy, safety comes first. Are you safe? Is he a safe space? Has he abused women before? Because a man that has a past of abusing women is not a safe space for you. What diseases does he have? Have you guys gone for HIV testing? Because you flaunting bags when you're going to end up in a situation of being abused, and even your life taken at the end of the day, is not going to help you, ladies. Being happy that a man is taking you across the world only for you to be stranded with no money and skills when he dumps you is not going to help you. So, after safety, prioritize character. Is he actually a good man? Are you gonna tolerate a man controlling you, being mean to you, just because he has money and he gives you money? Does he have a good character? Does he love you? Does he love his family? Does he care about people? And thirdly, finances. Finances should be the last thing. Okay? If you're a woman that has a job, the best thing is being with a man that also has a job as well. But obviously, there are a lot of situations in life that happen whereby you can be a woman that has a job, but your man is going through difficulty, of which is normal. And another thing that soft life dating doesn't cover is the fact that you can be with a good man who is just struggling at the moment and won't actually leave you when things work out. It's not every man that is gonna magically leave you when things work out. There are good men who are genuine and who are generally just going through a hard time financially. Maybe he's not able to give you money to do hair, nails, but he cares for you. He shows up for you in other ways emotionally. You can talk to him about things that are bothering you. He's your safe space. So ladies, you can't leave a good man who actually will be a good husband because you're so caught up in these social media lies of women who come and tell you that love doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how deep his pockets are. When those very same women are getting abused by these rich men, and they won't tell you because soft life, soft girl era, and all these lies. I'm telling you right now, when it comes to advice, take some, leave some, do what actually works for you. Thank you so much for listening, ladies. Tell me what you think below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe.